I'm waiting for Nancy to give me direction to go. We're going to do a little experiment tonight. We've not done this before. Here we have an old, what brand is this? Proctor Silex toaster oven. And what we're going to do is we are actually going to try to make some, goodness gracious, it's Martha White, strawberry muffin mix. So we've got the strawberry muffin mix here. Now, I don't know how many amps this pulls. So right now I'm showing on my little meter thing here that we're pulling 1.5, 1.8, so somewhere in that 1.5 to 1. In that range of amps. We turned the air conditioner off because I didn't want to take a chance with it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to plug this in. Again, this is old, so I don't know exactly how many amps it pulls. So let me get it plugged in here. Sorry, you're seeing the rear end there. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to preheat it to 400 degrees, it says. 250, 350, 400. And it did what I thought it would do. It jumped to 13.3 amps. So it's about 12, just under 12 amps that this is pulling. So that's good, considering that it's a toaster oven and a heater. And we were only pulling a little over 10 amps with the AC running earlier. So we would have been safe to run that, though I just don't want to take a chance with it. It is pulling quite a few watts, though. That's the other thing. So what I'm going to do now is we didn't have any milk. Go figure. But someone gave us this. I think it was Friday evening. We went over to the county fair, the Mesa County Fair right over there. And there was a girl over there milking a goat. And Nancy and I got a chance to milk the goat. And she's like, do you want some of the milk? And I'm like, sure. So she gave us this jar of goat's milk. I ran it back over here to get in the fridge because she said to keep it cold or it gets a little bit of a gamey taste. I've tried it and it's not bad. Raw goat's milk. So we don't have regular milk, so I'm going to put raw goat's milk in the Martha White. I'm going to spray some olive oil in here, let this heat up, and then we will we'll see how well it works. So what we're going to do is it's going to take a half a cup of goat's milk, or milk, let's put it that way. So I'm going to pour some goat's milk in here, and I did shake this up. It had been sitting in the fridge, and I did shake it up just to make sure. But the girl that was milking the goat said the fat doesn't separate in goat's milk like it does in cow's milk. So, and I'm going to try to get this back inside quickly, and we'll get this stirred up here. And I feel like Gordon Ramsay. What we gotta do? No, so let me get this stirred up. All right, so Nancy mixed it up, our goat's milk muffins, and she's going to fill the muffin tins. Well, not fill them, it said 2/3 full, so she's going to do that. And then we will toss them in the oven and see how well they turn out. These are strawberry, by the way, muffins that we're making. Nancy, are you having fun?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, she said, yeah. All right, so Nancy's got them correctly filled. She was very precise in this. That's just Nancy for you. So I learned that the oven has reached its maximum temperature because the amps just took a huge drop. So I'm going to put these in the oven. It says 14 to 16 minutes. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set a timer for halfway through that. So for about 7.5 minutes. When the 7.5 minutes is up, I'm going to take this out and flip it around. I had to do that before when we used this when we had our pop-up camper because it doesn't always get the outside as warm as the inside. So let's go ahead and pop these in here. Ooh, that's warm. There we go. And Siri, set a timer for 7.5 minutes.
7 minutes and 30 seconds. Counting down.
And we'll come back and see how it looks after that. All right, my timer is going to go off here in 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bingo. And there it's done. So I'm going to take these out and quickly flip them. They look like they're getting done pretty quick. So, and then since they're getting done so fast, I'm only going to set my timer for 5 minutes this time. All right, so the timer just went off. Let me get my oven mitt and let's pull them out and see what they look like. Ooh, look at those. Let's give them the old test here in the middle with the toothpick. And they look good. Let me test another one here. Ooh, yes. Those look awesome. Now let me turn this off and unplug it here. And then let it start cooling off. Ooh, that's hot. There we go. And then I will turn the AC back on. So we got our muffins. It only took, 15-20 minutes to do everything. We goat's milk strawberry muffins. And we found out that this right here only draws about just over 12 amps. So I think we will be good. As a matter of fact, hold on just a moment. I'm going to go see how many amps the AC draws when I first turn it on. So the temperature inside the camper only went up 3 degrees. And right now, the AC kicked on and I'm at 10 amps. And I'll show you, it's showing 9.9 right now. But that's not a lot of amps for the AC, the refrigerator, to be drawing. So I think that is really, really good how well that's doing. Just went to 10 amps. And it's got a little bit of cooling to do. So all in all, I would say this is a success. I would say more often than not that now I don't know if the water heater was on. That's the other thing to check. The electric was on, but the water was hot in it. So it might make a difference if the water heater kicks on too. So I think I would rather just turn off the AC for 20 minutes, bake something, and then turn the AC back on, as opposed to taking a chance of exceeding the 30 amps. So anyhow, we're going to sit down, we're going to eat. We've got strawberry muffins made with goat's milk for dessert, and they turned out really good. And I think this was a successful test. So thanks for watching. Keep watching, subscribe, and pass this on to others. Thanks. Bye. Yummy.